Sagittarius, July is about to expose the difference between having freedom in a relationship and keeping one foot outside so that nobody can affect your direction if you ever have to run, bitch. Because you can love somebody deeply and still resist the moment that love asks for a real decision. And that's what July is about, okay? Avoiding the cage can become its own motherfucking cage sometimes. Now, around July 14th, Mars meets Uranus and Gemini in the back alley somewhere, and your relationship area gets real loud, real fast. It's not necessarily like a surprise that feelings exist. It's a realization that the relationship now requires an answer from you that you cannot laugh off, postpone, or make a joke about. Mercury is in retrograde, or it's already retrograde in Cancer, pulling all of this into the part where it connects with love and freedom. All right. So this is trust, shared money, emotional dependence. You may revisit the fear that needing somebody gives them too much power. That's a fear. It's not a truth. But intimacy is not the loss of freedom. And that is a truth, bitch. It's the decision to stop treating closeness like a mistake or dangerous territory. Okay. Now, July 7th, Neptune turns retrograde in Aries. My apologies. But romance starts separating from fantasy. And that just has to happen. Okay. And you have this you have a realization that butterflies isn't always motherfucking confirmation. Your triple numbers is not always confirmation to make big decisions, bitch. It's just not. Sometimes these things are your nervous system recognizing, notifying you about familiar uncertainties. When Venus enters Virgo on July 9th, love becomes connected to your public direction. So it's just one thing on top of another. You probably notice, who's respecting your work, your purpose, your future, your goals. And then the Cancer new moon on the 14th deepens the question, bitch, if you couldn't get any deeper than that, and really ask, can a relationship hold honesty, responsibility, and shared risk, bitch? Or does it only work while everything stays safe? Mid-month romance, partnership, travel, and future plans begin connecting quickly, right? So this could be a trip, it could be a serious conversation, or a decision that's finally made that helps the future feel real. On July 24th, Mercury, it's July 23rd. I don't know why it says July 24th, but it's the 23rd, bitch. Mercury turns direct. Thank you, Jesus. And the deeper conversations become clearer and begin moving, because I know you guys don't like to stay still, but you stop using uncertainty as permission to avoid choosing. Okay. And then the Aquarius full moon on July 29th brings the truth through a conversation or decision that cannot be unheard, bitch. Once you know something, you can't unknow it. You can't. But the realization is this: freedom is not keeping every door open. We've been talking about this. We talked about this last month in other areas of life. It's not about that. It's being able to choose one without feeling like you have abandoned yourself. Hello. The right relationship will not make your world smaller, but it will ask you to stop running every time love becomes real enough for you to change it.